Welcome back to Drinks and Chill. My name is Gio. This is Matt, and today we are trying
this.
Yeah. Macmyra
Brukswhisky.
Brukswhisky.
It's Swedish.
So
this is going toward our whiskey challenge.
It is. So this one is not bought in Sweden.
No.
But it is bought in Scotland.
Yeah.
So we do have a video posted a couple weeks ago. He did a haul of all the whiskeys he bought on his trip to Scotland.
Yeah.
So if you want to see that, it'll be in the description link below.
But this was one of them. And I just bought this little miniature because I saw it at the whiskey exchange. Well, I actually bought this in London, but it was the same
London.
trip.
Sorry.
And it was like, ooh, Swedish whiskey. That might be fun to try.
Yep.
Like I said, part of the
Whiskey challenge
that the Bill from Whiskey Dictionary put forth. What the challenge is, you're supposed to try 10 whiskeys that you've never had before, and each one being a different type. But we've decided that we want each of our 10 to be from a different country. So this is the 8th whiskey that we've tried.
Yep, we're getting close to the end of the year, so we're gonna have to push this through.
Yeah, we are. And then since it's a small bottle, let's just go ahead and add it to the infinity bottle.
Okay.
So that we make sure that we get the full half ounce.
Oh, here, you want to take the first crack?
Yeah. Every whiskey that we review goes into this infinity bottle, although there have been a few that we've just straight up forgotten to add. So before we try the bottle, we're gonna have to
go back and put those in there.
Yeah, figure out which ones we forgot to add. The Macmyra Brukswhisky has been added to our infinity bottle, and now we'll just try it.
It's a super light in color. It's almost clear.
So this is exciting. I've never had a Swedish whiskey, and I don't even know what kind of whiskey this is. Like if it's a single malt, or like if it's made with corn, or what.
It doesn't say. Wow.
It gives like notes.
Yeah.
This is 41.4% alcohol, so it's not that strong.
Produced and bottled in Gavel, Sweden. So here goes. Cheers.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was loud.
It was, right?
Okay, I know I read it, but I do smell that butterscotch.
It has an interesting smell. It's like it smells like whiskey, but it's almost missing the alcohol burn that you typically get on the smell.
I don't get a whiskey smell from this. I don't know what kind of smell I'm getting from that whiskey smell.
I feel like on this one I am getting citrusy.
Maybe so butterscotch, citrus.
Chocolatey. Like it's one of those chocolates that has like the raspberry filling.
Like those rich chocolates?
Yeah.
The ones that would come on commercials all the time. And they're like all those like fancy commercials.
Yeah.
So on the tasting note it said licorice. I'm trying to search for it, but I'm not smelling it.
Yeah, I'm not really getting that either.
But I am getting the butterscotch, citrus.
Oh yeah, that butterscotch is strong. That's like the main.
Yep.
I like it. I'm gonna give it a 5, a solid 5.
Solid 5? I'll do a 5 too.
Shall we taste?
Let's taste.
Okay, let's taste.
Okay, I think I just drank water.
Yeah.
It's like super, super light. I mean, there's probably a hint of flavor in there. Even the flavors are very...
Oh, that's disappointing.
I don't want to say diluted, but it kind of tastes diluted.
Well, it's 41.4% alcohol. So it's not...
So it's not heavy.
Yeah, it's not that strong, but at the same time, I mean...
It's like you got a 40% and then they add a few drops of water in there.
Yeah, it
maybe
doesn't
more.
even taste like 40%. I was getting way more on the smell than I was on the taste.
So normally you get your burn on the back end of your tongue, right? So that's what I was trying to do. Trying to like just keep it there. I got a slight sharpness.
I did too, but I think it was mostly because I was trying to hold it in my mouth, but I failed and it started going back before I was ready for it. And I was like, oh crap.
It's like, what's going on?
You know what this reminds me of? And I hate to say it.
Don't say it.
I was going to say it kind of reminds me of the Proper 12.
No.
I mean,
if I remember correctly, I think this one's better.
Well, I think this one has a better smell. As far as the taste goes, just that whole like diluted taste thing.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I'm getting.
I feel like the Proper 12 did it for cost savings. I think they really did dilute it. I think this one is just Not sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, anything that's not cask strength is diluted to an extent.
Oh yeah, but I mean like diluted on purpose to save costs. You know what I mean?
Like
maybe this one wasn't aged. I know like they have that requirement, right? Or do they even have
It
requirement?
varies from country to country. I don't know what Sweden.
So maybe Sweden doesn't have a requirement.
Yeah, well, I mean, it had to have been aged a little bit just to get that color. You're right, it might be like a younger whiskey. The proper 12 was a 40%, so it was the minimum it can be to still be called whiskey. This is 41.4, so there's a reason they stopped at 41.4. I don't know if 41.3 just like was like, okay, now it is water. 41.4, at least there's something there. You still get the butterscotch on the taste, but I feel like that's almost it. The citrus is kind of there. I'm not getting the chocolate anymore at all.
Okay, you know what? I'm starting to get a little bit more flavors in this, so it's good.
It says here pear, crispy green apples. I'm not getting the green apples, but I might the pear though. I've been eating pears lately.
To take those notes? Is that where you're eating?
No, my wife's been buying them because they're in season.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like I am sort of getting that pear in here, like even on the taste. So there are some things there. It's very delicate. You have to really hunt for it, but it is there.
You know what? I think that small, tiny sharpness is that ginger.
The ginger? It could be.
I think that's what I'm tasting for that. That spiciness is that ginger.
Oh, butterscotch isn't even on here. But I feel like I was getting that big time though.
You sure?
Oh, it's on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that one has different notes.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, they did it in boxes correctly?
The bottle has different tasting notes than the box. They both say citrus.
Well, at least they're both 41.4, so that's... Okay, so on the bottle, it says fruity with spicy notes, butterscotch, caramel, licorice, and citrus.
So this one says subtle notes of citrus fruit, pear, and crispy green apples. Pear and green apple isn't even on there, right?
No, but it's fruity. So
Yeah.
I guess that's where the fruity comes from.
And it says delicate spiciness followed by fine toffee, aniseed, ginger, and sweet almonds.
Yeah, I got none of that.
But you have licorice and caramel.
Caramel's not spicy. The only I got...
That's so weird.
I got butterscotch and then the citrus, right?
Yeah.
And then
like
we
I was
got
saying,
the ginger on this box.
And I kind of got a little bit of chocolate, like that. I was saying that.
So that's where the toffee comes
raspberry chocolate. Maybe that's where the toffee comes from.
from? Okay, so this bottle and box keep us on our toes because even...
To me, there was just so much more going on in the smell than there is on the taste. I'm gonna have to give the taste like a 3.8. And the only reason it's a 3.8 and not just a 3 is because I am getting some flavors on the taste. You have to hunt for them, they are there. And the flavors I'm getting I do like. So that's why I'm not just gonna give it like just a flat 3, which is like neutral.
So I'm gonna give the taste a 4 because I do taste stuff, and those things that have that taste I like. So a 4. For a finish, it's just too quick and it doesn't last.
That's what she said.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Sweden. I'm gonna like a 1.5.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. I'm gonna do a 1.5 as well.
I only got the spiciness.
Yeah,
And the spiciness is like, all right, you know what? Here's your.
there's just not much going on there. You get that little alcohol burn as it goes down.
But that might be ginger.
Yeah.
It might not even be the alcohol burn.
But then if it's ginger, then that's a note we're getting.
Yeah.
Which is why it's the 0.5 instead of just 1.
Yeah.
Because there is a finish. There definitely is a finish. It's just kind of like...
They sell Sweden whiskeys here.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I got this in...
Oh yeah, I know,
UK.
but you never.
I've never seen one. Whenever I go to like Total Wine or Specs, I always look at the international section. And I've never
Oh,
seen
you never
one.
seen one. Oh,
The
okay.
Swedish one.
Kind of feel bad that we can't even like be able to.
But I mean, it's not our fault.
I know, but I mean,
As far as the look goes, I mean, God, Sweden. I mean, that's just
So-
that's the most basic. I'm sorry. I feel like we're just like. I mean, look at that. It's so basic. The box looks kind of neat. It's got like little
yeah, it has
drawings on it and
yeah.
stuff.
little wheat thing.
It's got a still right here. There's a barrel, a building.
A leaf.
Yeah, they got the
Signature.
signature of the master blender. The fact that it's a master blender tells me that they probably sourced this from other distilleries and blended it
Oh.
together. Now I could be wrong about that, but that's just what that tells me. The fact that there's a master blender. On the look, I'm gonna give it also a. I don't even know if I can give it a 1.5. I'm gonna give it a 1.4. The fact that the bottle is so simple, the tasting notes that are on the bottle and the box don't even match each other.
Oh, I know. So I was like, maybe I can talk myself into getting it a 1.5. I'm gonna do it 1.5.
Okay.
Because they added drawings and they colored the bugs orange.
They did.
What?
They colored the bugs
Orange.
Mm-hmm.
If you tried this one before,
Mm-hmm.
let us know. If you tried any other Swedish drinks, let us know on that one too.
Yeah.
And we'll try to hunt them down
Yeah.
if they have any here.
But anyway, our total scores will be right here so you can see them. But yeah, this is whiskey number 8 of our 2022 whiskey challenge.
Yep.
Thank you so much for watching our review of Macmyra Brukswhisky. Hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know whenever we post a video. And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.